Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And in this episode we are going to complete my favorite social link in the entire game, Dojima's. The Hierophant Arcana will reach level 10 in this episode. And I'm both really excited about that because I love the conclusion, but also kind of sad because we're not going to talk much to Dojima anymore. Kind of a bummer. And he's like, oh, you're that bored? It's like, yes! She knows by now I've only spent 15 nights with you. Oh no, you're always so surprised. It's just one of those funny things, I guess. And alright, we're done talking about blood now. We still have a little time left, though. I guess I'll keep talking then. Speaking of blood, do you know what dragon blood is? It's nothing like a fantasy novel. No, actually, the blood of a dragon. Riveting, no way! Dragon's blood is bright red resin taken from a plant called Dracania. It was valued in the old days as an almighty medication, and it actually has the ability to reduce inflammation. The people of old were such romantics to call tree resin dragon's blood. Wow, that was some really interesting info. Thanks for sharing. Anyways, today we're gonna spend some time with Naoki, and I'm just gonna warp straight there. Just thought I'd do that. You know where Naoki is. Honestly, going there is kind of a long walk, and yeah. So that thing I wanted to tell you was, I'm thinking about quitting school. What? Why? I might take over the liquor store. I really wasn't interested in our family's business. Honestly, I'm still not, but when that woman told me that our family should unite, I knew she had a point. Doesn't mean to quit school, Naoki. You got your whole life ahead of you. I mean, but if that's what you really want to do, man.
Yes.
Sounds great that you'd support your family like that, even if I honestly don't think it's a good idea. Up until now, I never even thought about taking over the liquor store. It's hard for me to say to you, but as long as Eunice is there, I know our shop has no future. It's not like it's a store with a long tradition, so I thought it'd end with Dad's generation when he retired. But now, I think I don't have any other choice. I have to do it. You don't have to do anything, Naoki. I mean, it's your life. I mean, your parents can take care of themselves. You should probably think this over a little harder, in my opinion. Why did Sis die? I don't mean how she died. I don't want to know what killed her. But why does she have to die? Inadvertently dragging me and my parents down with her. Why did everything end up this way? Well, I don't know, Naoki. That's actually what I'm trying to find out, whether you know it or not. Is why this did happen. And more importantly, who caused it. And if we can stop that fate from happening to anyone else's family. I'll talk with my parents. I think they'll be happy about it. Then I'll be a productive member of society and live an admirable life.
I'll see you again.
Naoki, I'm not sure that's the best course of action, but I do agree, yeah, you should probably speak with your parents about it.
You're back.
And on a lighter note, hello, Dojima! We're gonna max out your social link today.
Hey.
And I'm just absolutely thrilled about that. Oh, man. Here we go. The end!
You know, I just looked outside. Let's take a walk in a bit. There's somewhere I want to go with you and Nanako. Oh, and here, have this. It's the same kind that Nanako and I use. This is your personal mug. Write your name on it later. What are you talking about? You'll have to write your name or you forget whose it is. Both Nanako's and mine have our names on the bottom. We're family. So I'll fill yours and Nanako's mugs anytime. Don't forget that.
Ready, Dad?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, big bro. It's scary at night. But it's fun with you and Big Bro.
Don't fall in.
Why'd we come here?
Well, you've been saying all the time how you wanted to come here, right? Let's come again on a nicer day. We can have a picnic.
Yeah! Yay! Can I go closer to the river? The fish might be sleeping.
All right, all right. Watch your step, okay?
Okay.
That look on her face. I haven't seen it in a long time. Huh. I am going to keep up my search for the criminal who ran over Chisato. This time, it's not to escape from anything. I'm just doing it because I'm a detective. Seems I forgot something as basic as that. You made me remember what's important to me. I owe you for that. This town is my town. It's the place where you and Nanako live. That's why I'm gonna live on, protecting this place. As a detective, as a father.
Wait, I said!
Oh, damn it, he's still after us!
What the? Hey, that's... You there! What's wrong?
Detective Dojima? I'm sorry to bother you while you're off duty.
Now, don't sweat it. Who are they?
Oh, it's that group of juvie thieves. You know, the one that's been the talk of the town?
Thieves. Those punks.
Dad, are you going?
Yeah. Arresting the bad guys is your father's job. Sorry, but take care of Nanako. Yeah. Don't you know who I am? I'm Detective Dojima of the Inaba PD, feared by punks and thugs citywide. Don't you two worry about me. Head on home, okay? All right, stop right there, you punks!
Go get him, Dad! He's so cool. Let's go home. I need to get the bath ready. Oh, and let's make a late night snack. I'm hungry.
Oh man, I just love the way that ends. And alright, great baton work. It's the most important part of relay. Keep practicing. It doesn't matter how fast you run. If you drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. That is true, I suppose. Just keep passing the baton until you reach the anchor. It's fundamental. but difficult. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. How about a question for Nar? Does anyone else get called on in this class? Anyways, anchor was used in tug of war before it was used in track and field, or actually, just baton. Really was the sport that we're talking about, and the player supporting the end was always called the anchor. It crossed over into other sports, so the last runner in a relay is also called that. Alright, one more time with you as the anchor. Okay, guess we're gonna continue to run laps around the school, as I kind of am the anchor. I never actually did, the whole baton thing at my school. I always really wanted to, though. At least I never did in middle school, which I guess is when I would have done it, but mostly in high school all we did was lift weights when we were, able to. Anyways, completely unrelated, we're going to do a spend time event with Yumi. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any progression with her social link, sadly. I wish we did get a little bit more, but yeah. It's going to have to wait till the next rainy day, unfortunately. I'm still a bit concerned on what exactly is happening with her dad, and I'm still debating if I should edit out these, drama club scenes, because, well, nothing really changes with that, and, yeah, we head back over to the hospital in the pouring down rain, just to see our old friend Yumi. Actually, one of our first friends, if you think about it. Well, excluding Yosuke and all. Anyways, tonight, I always get that mixed up. We're gonna do our tutoring job. So let's go. Don't always look forward to this social link, but hey, we have to do it.
And with regards to question 4, why does it use this for?
Because that's volume, you moron. You want me to... That's just what we do. Okay, I'm just kidding. And yeah, teaching Shu about stuff. And isn't this cheesecake delicious? I bought it from an online shop. That's all the rage these days. It's been the top ranked store for 15 weeks straight. Cool. Just like Shu-chan, first place and everything. Except picking up hot shit. Anyways. Stop it, Mom! But you're my pride and joy. Aww. So, Yukun, about Shu. Do you think we could make it into Tokyo University? I don't want him to ever have to have any hardship. Once he's in a good college, he's set, right? Everyone has a natural talent. Shu-chan just happens to be how smart he is. I just want him to go to a good college, so he can get a good job, then buy a good house, and find a good, okay, and... Shu's most common phrase is mom at this point. He just says it every other second, and I'm always on top. I am right now, and I always will be. That's right. He really is the perfect okay, lady. You might be a little delusional about your son there, but then again, I guess she's proud. And
Mister, if I get into a good college, am I really set?
To be perfectly honest with you, no. Not at all, actually. Depends how well you do in college, and...
Isn't it almost time for entrance exams?
Yes it is.
I don't really need to be set just yet. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you're kinda just a kid, no offense.
Well, I need to study. There's no point in asking about college unless I really am smart.
Oh, okay.
Raison d'etre.
Gesundheit?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, sure, totally do, man.
I'm surprised. Well, it makes sense since you're 3 grades above me.
Yeah, totally, I know what you're talking about.
It's irrelevant. I only have mom, and the guys at school are all kids.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I guess he's for some reason impressed that we knew what that meant, even though I'm a bold-faced liar at the moment. Just playing along. Yeah. Okay, I really know what it means, but I'm just pretending. And time's already up. We were just in the middle of the last question. I'll stay up and help you. Why not? And we don't have enough diligence. Super. Well, I guess we'll just have to do it next time, buddy. Sorry.
I see.
Well, until then. Alright, dude. Peace out. Don't study too hard, Shuchan. Another day, another dollar. Midterms are starting on Friday next week. This is not Mr. Kanzo. This is Mr. Yamada. This does not sound anything alike. So let me do that again.
Well, let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is the center of the center of the map. Other countries center their maps differently. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Let's see. Magi-san. No, I feel bad about that. So, Hanamura! What is Mr. Yamada with girls, especially Yukiko? A little bit on the creepy side, but yes, we know the answer. That would be on the right edge, because Japan is, well, an eastern country, and that's kind of how our maps work in the rest of the world. And yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Yeah. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, cool, thanks. Anyways, that was dumb, Mr. Yamada. Peace out. Yeah, like, seriously, why are Japan's maps like that? Shouldn't they just adopt, like, everyone else's maps? I find that a bit odd, but anyways. After school today, we really don't have that much to do. Another rainy day. Kinda sucks, but it does give us a very good opportunity to practice driving some more on our totally cool scooter. Good. Actually, I like the scooter. No, it doesn't look horrible. Today we're going to start working on taking a long drive around Inaba. This is going to be important for something we're going to do way later in the game. And I highly, 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 highly recommend, if you're going for 100%, that you would do this. Just be warned. We're eventually going to want to go to the beach. And, well, taking a long ride is going to get us there eventually. And yes, you're able to make it to the beach. Yeah. Courage increased, which is completely irrelevant. You can now travel to Shichiri Beach. What will you do here? This really does not matter. Swimming during the rain seems like a very bad idea, so let's gaze out to the sea. When we do this, one of our persona's abilities will change, or learn a new skill. Don't really know which one it will pick, considering we have a lot of matching personas, but whatever. And you gaze out to the waves that wash in and recede. Something changed inside of you. Seriously? Well, that wasn't super helpful. It could have been Giro Makala, which would have been way better, but hey, what are you gonna do?
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
So, yet again, if you've not rescued, now it's... Holy crap, I got red goldfish, yeah! If you've not rescued. Now it's out yet. You're gonna get a game over. Luckily, we did it well in advance. So we're good! So let's check out the Midnight Channel.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
My, rumors spread so quickly. Yes, I'm myself, right? That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school. First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective!
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort. Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
And alright, we got a new member of the investigation team. Naoto Shirogane is going to be helping us in our future endeavors to find the culprit. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. We completed my all-time favorite social link of the game, the Hierophant. I'm excited to see it go. And we also went to the beach and spent some time with some of our, random friends that aren't as important as Dojima. Dojima is the best social link. God. Okay, I'll stop. In the next episode, we continue on with October and level up social links while simultaneously investigating the case. Anyways, see you guys then. Bye.